You all doing okay today?
Oh, we're doing just welcome. Yeah, we're doing just welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody, and thank you for joining. Whoops. Turn that down.
I'm trying to.
Welcome, everybody. Okay?
I didn't
Thank you.
realize I had it up.
She had the volume up, and I couldn't hear myself think. Let's try that again. Take two. Action. Hello, everyone, and welcome to L&L Diamond Painting. I'm Lee.
And am I supposed to say something? I'm Lenore.
Yay! Here we go to say birthday.
Okay. Hi, people.
That means that was Mighty Mo.
You know my name, I think.
I just said it.
Oh, that's my name. I hope.
I just said, and there's Tammy.
Okay, yeah, I
We were
agree.
talking about my thing with the Here We Come to Save the Day. She said Mighty Mo. Me, in other words.
I need to know what he's gonna call me, so I had to make sure I approved of the name.
You have no say in the matter.
I do.
Yes.
My name.
All right.
Right to the
I'm going to start this off with random venting.
Oh boy.
My Lord, they're not.
We have had a hell week. Yeah. Month.
Yeah.
First, our bed falls apart. Literally at 3 o'clock in the morning, next thing you know, it goes snap and folds in half. So we got our head and our feet up in the air and our asses down in the hole. Tried to see if we could do a quick fix, not possible. So we had to sleep out in the living room, if you want to call that sleep.
I had a better chance.
So the next day, I got some of those CVS plastic totes. I put them underneath the platform of the platform bed, where there are wooden slats that go across that are supposed to support the mattress. That never did support the mattress. But now I've got 5 totes under there supporting the mattress with the brackets on top, with the slats on top. So that worked fine. Then finally, my CPAP comes in. Great, wonderful, got the CPAP. Of course, I'm getting ahead of myself because I have not said hello to anybody.
No, you haven't.
See, I told you, it's been a hell week.
Nah.
That part all over again. And then I'll get back to the story. So we will start with Kerry, otherwise known as Diamond Paint Kerry Lynn Leonard. Hello and welcome. Yeah, but I like to say it in voice too.
Oh, all right.
Then there's this woman, Lenore. I don't know what the heck the story is with her. Yes. Well, it's close to yours. I thought you were Lenora.
You're dead to me.
Hello, Helen, and welcome in.
Hi, Helen and everybody.
I haven't got. Hold on. Yes, Helen, thank you for the hearts as always.
Lots of heart.
Always use those, as can Lenore, yes.
Hi, Rich.
Rich, hello. Follow
Frederick.
Lenore because she said hello, Rich first. So.
Hi, Rich.
And Linda?
Come on, do it. No, this damn thing. That's the problem with not using the damn mouse, and I can't use the mouse because it won't work right.
Brand new mouse.
Well, no, it's because there's nothing to
Oh,
put the thing on. Right. Anyway, hello, Eve. Welcome in.
Oh, God.
And hello, Carol.
Oh, God.
Welcome in, Carol. Yeah, I certainly do hope this week is better. I hope you're feeling a lot better, Eve, or at least getting better. Rich, Sammy's been doing better. I hope he's progressing even more. Come on. What am I doing? Oh no. Anyway, sorry about that. So anyway, my CPAP. That's where I left off. Got the CPAP in, and I opened it up. The masks they had were wrong. They had the under the nose, basically I call them nasal pillows. They don't work for me at all. So I said, okay, well, I did try them on to see if they would fit. I knew they wouldn't fit. Put those back in, and I went looking for the tubing that connects from the mask to the machine. No tubing in the box. So I said, well, maybe they packed it in the case with the machine. So I tear open the case and I unzip it and I look in the package where, in the pocket where the tubing goes. No tubing. So now this is Saturday, and I couldn't get a hold of them because they're closed on the weekends. So now I've got 2 whole days with a CPAP sitting right there where I could actually get some sleep. No tubing, no sleep. Yeah. So Sunday, I was talking to Berta first thing in the morning, and yay, Ditsy. Hey, Chris. I come into Lee unzipping something. This time it was actually innocent, Ditsy. Mitchie V, that's a new name to me. I hope I spelled it right. I hope I pronounced it right. Please tell me if I screwed it up. It wouldn't be surprising me. Hey, Cat, Sparkle Dust and Diamonds. So anyway, no hose. So I got to wait all weekend and call Monday. Sunday, I turn around and I get a call from the people that have my Dexcom, my continuous glucose monitoring system. And they tell me that my insurance company is out of network. So how can that be? I just called 2 weeks ago and said, here's my new card, here's my new insurance, and they told me everything was fine. No, not fine. They're supposed to do this, and this, and then get back to you. Well, they didn't do that to me. They just told me everything was fine. So I don't have any glucose monitoring sensors for my arm. So now I got to call the insurance company to find the insurance company what company will provide my sensors. I'm getting there. No. All right. So anyway, in the process of doing all of that, I call Monday. I call the insurance company, and I call the people that are supplying my CPAP, and I tell the people supplying my CPAP, I have no hose and no mask. The mask they have won't work. So I'm figuring, because there was so many in line, I did talk to somebody on that one. So anyway, I talked to them. They turned around. They said they'd send a message, and then somebody would get back to me to set up another, whatever it is, because you have to do it virtually. for the quote unquote training. Next thing I know, I get a call saying, "Oh, I'll be there about 12:15." Well, actually, no. At first, it was 12:15. But I had to cancel that and do 12:15 because I had to go at 12:15. I had to go pick up my brother from his physical therapy. I'm sitting here doing this, like, you know what the hell I'm talking about. So anyway, I had to go do that. So I get back and I wait a little bit, and in comes this person that says, "Okay, here's your hose and here's your mask. I'm here to show you how to use the machine." I said, "I've been doing this for 10 years. Here." I put the machine together. I show her where everything is, and she says, "Oh, good, an old pro. I can go home."
But she was here with the stuff.
So actually, Monday night, I got to get some sleep.
Yep. So did I.
Yes, and so did Lenore.
Yeah.
So today, I called because I couldn't call him. I couldn't call him yesterday. Right? No, I called him yesterday. That's right. I did call him yesterday, and I had to call them back because the person didn't have the answer. So I had to call them back. I called them back, and I asked if they covered the Dexcom units. Oh, we sure do. We just have to we have to get an order from the doctor's office. Okay. So I tried calling the doctor's office. They're out of lunch, so I gotta wait. I then proceed to get wrapped up in other things and completely forget. And I had to call the doctor's office this morning. This morning, I had to.
No, you didn't want to call him.
Yeah, no, but this morning I had to take my brother to an eye appointment. We get to where he tells me the eye appointment is, and lo and behold, it's the wrong place. I get about halfway home, and my brother calls me up saying, "You got to come get me. I'm not in the right place." So I had to make a U-turn, go back, pick him up, come back home to find out, or come back while he's on the phone trying to find out where he's supposed to go. Get to where he's going to go. Now, in the meantime, I'm calling Lenore to say, "Okay, I'm going to be a little longer than expected." No answer. So I'm like, okay, she's talking to her boyfriend. So I get to where he's actually got to go, and I'm sitting there a couple minutes, and I went to call her again to tell her I was waiting for him to let me know if they were going to take him or not because he was running late. And lo and behold, no answer. My wife is the queen of turning the volume down. And then on top of turning the volume down, leaving the phone in the other room, so even if it vibrates, she won't know it. Thank goodness I was not in some kind of a horrific accident that the cops had to get a hold of her.
If you're trying to make me feel that it's not working.
I don't care if you hold a party, you won't break. So there. Yeah, I know, you'll get even one.
I will.
So anyway, finally he calls me, tells me I can go home. I go home. And the tires on the car are low. So I have to try and fix that. The air compressors we have weren't working. Finally get that done. Killed my back because I had to bend over. Did get a hold of the doctor this afternoon. I was sixth in line. So I said, the hell with it, I left a message. So hopefully they got the message and they're going to send the information to Integrated to get my...
Call them tomorrow to make sure they got the information.
Yeah. Oh, I said it right. Cool. Mishi. Thank you very much. And welcome in, by the way. You brought a new name to us. Hold on just 1 second. I have got to go backwards because I know I've missed a couple of comments. I'm having trouble getting my computer to go backwards.
Oh, Helen.
What happened to Helen?
No, I don't know. Eve just said today Helen is. So
Okay. Oh, okay, Kat. I'm sorry. Well, welcome in, Richie. You're in for an interesting time.
Yeah.
You never know what we're going to do around here.
No, you never know.
And I most certainly hope you don't have little tiny kids around. Because you never know what I'm going to say. Let's see. Ditsy, I saw. Getting better slowly. That's a good thing.
As long as she's getting better.
Well, that's the whole point. Helen, we did. Helen, yes, Cat. Oh, new men. Well, that'll help. I hope. Christopher. Everybody's saying hello to Cat, Chris, and everybody else. Yes, do hit that like button, hit subscribe, and if you think people will get a kick out of what we're doing, hit share. By all means. I like sharing. Sharing is good. If you got any answers, message me. If not, comfy share. Today, Helen is in need of some parts. I missed what we're going with Helen. Okay. Doctor said the doctor I think was wrong. Can't spell it or pronounce it either. Well, Helen, you get all the hearts that I can muster. I'll try only to steal a few of them back. So yes, everybody give Helen a rousing round of hearts, please. So anyway,
Yes, watch out for the vaccination.
Watch out for me.
Yeah.
I'm a nice guy. Just because I got a potty mouth and a
Potty mind.
no, not a potty mind.
Oh.
No, I got a sewer mind. I'm not even gutter minded. I'm sewer minded.
Oh.
So stick that in your pipe.
Unit.
Yeah. So who says I don't like biting, Cat? Bite contest could be interesting.
Oh, stop it.
Anyway, I hope everybody is doing a lot better than I've been doing this week. Of course, I'm saying Lenore also has not been doing real wonderful. She's had aches and pains and aches and par for the course. You know, which I don't think it is, but you know.
It is. When you have the background that my mother had the arthritis, and I inherited, Bobby inherited. My mother had osteoarthritis. She was bad, not worse than your mother.
I'm getting everything my mother had, and then on top of that, I'm getting everything my father had. And then on top of that, I'm getting everything my father had.
What are you getting from your father?
Diabetes.
Well, nobody in my family had diabetes except my grandmother.
Neuropathy.
Oh. Yeah.
Those two are bad enough.
Yeah, but I didn't inherit them.
I don't know what anything else is.
And I also got cancer, and nobody in my family had it that I know of except me and my grandmother.
I got two people that had cancer.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
yeah.
Mom and Dad both had cancer. Yeah, breast cancer. She did one as a preventative.
Oh, okay. Well, as far as I knew, no one in my family.
And then my aunt had it. You know my aunt had it because she showed you.
Yes, please. Talk about that.
Oh, but why? It's funny.
It is.
My aunt was a very immodest individual. Years ago, when she was younger, this was back before the days of colored people being able to ride the bus anywhere they wanted to. Colored, black, African American, I don't know what the term is anymore. So at any rate, this was back before they could ride the bus anywhere they wanted to. She got on the bus, and the bus driver said, "Back of the bus." Now, the reason he said back of the bus was because when my aunt sat out in the sun and tanned
In the South.
she looked even darker than a Native American. So she did look like she was African American. And she turned around and she was trying to tell the guy, "I'm white." Wouldn't have it. Sit in the back of the bus. I don't believe you. She showed him her driver's license that said white. Oh, this is a phony. So what does she do on the bus, in the front of the bus, right next to the bus driver, lifts up her shirt and she says, "Look, white titties."
Oh,
He couldn't argue with that. But this is the kind of aunt my aunt was. Well, years later, here I am with Lenore. Lenore's, I don't even think we were dating at the time, were we?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at any rate, here we are at the house, and they're talking about breast removal. My loving aunt. Now here's a woman who, number one, at the time wouldn't say shit if she had a mouthful. Was very standoffish with certain things. My aunt, in all of her glory, turns around and said, "It's not that bad. Look, I didn't have an implant." And she shows her top. She lifts up her top and shows. She turned so bright red, I thought she was going to be turning into a stoplight.
at that time, we worked for nursing services. That was the first brush I had, if possible.
Right.
And she was showing me that. I'm like, holy mother of God.
Yeah. It's like, I barely know you, woman. She didn't, but, or she knew her, but she's just like, no, she didn't care. Wouldn't have surprised me if she went walking down the street topless.
What?
Yeah, that was that. She was a weird one.
And she actually liked me. She didn't like you. Or Jack. Or anybody. Except the brother, me, and my brother Connie.
Yep. Cat has a spine riddled with arthritis.
Yeah.
Yep. PT neck and back.
Uh-huh.
Trigger point injections. Nerve block.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Lord. We all have a...
Well, Eve, at this point, there's so many different terms. It's like, as long as you don't use certain words, which I will not. Most people understand that I do not mean any offense.
Well, he was just trying to say what they would have said back then.
Yeah, back then.
Yeah.
Well, no, back then they would have used that word.
Yeah, well,
You know. But
let's not say that word.
mm-mm. Nope. But at any rate, I'm not always politically correct anyway. I'm not outrageously bad, but I'm not always politically correct. And most people understand that it's not necessarily meant in any kind of derogatory manner, because I make it clear that it's not in any derogatory manner.
I'm trying to explain it.
So anyway, yeah. So my week hasn't gone great. Her week week and a half hasn't gone great because she's had a lack of sleep because of my lack of sleep. Well, my lack of full sleep, I should say. I think I've gotten more sleep than her because I would sleep during the day.
This is true.
I'd be sitting there in the middle of a conversation, just like when I was first diagnosed, fall dead asleep. That's when I knew I was like, oh, I got to really get this ball on the road. So now I'm getting back to some semblance of normalcy. I actually stayed awake almost all day.
Yeah.
And not for a little while. But, so I'm going to start getting back on the ball, getting the things that I need to get. I need to get lists together. Tammy and Kat, I need to get lists together. I need to be able to email potential sponsors, and I've got to share the.
What kind of this?
And I also need to share the event email password with Kat so she can check it out.
What kind of list do you need, dude?
I just told you. So I can email for sponsors.
I thought you already had that.
So anyway. Oh yeah, okay, go ahead. Mm-hmm. Oh good, we have my list. I didn't know that. I know you had the list for the Asian DP along, but I didn't know you had that. So I'll have to go check it out.
You have a list, Kat? Sure.
Apparently she does. I know that Jenny's gonna be Jenny is gonna, she's already told me that she's gonna sponsor.
Yeah.
I think she said she was sponsoring both, but I'm not positive. I gotta double check with her. You know? But of course we can add to it, Kat. Always add to it. Yeah, the Uncrafty Crafter, Jenny. With an I, not with a Y. Jenny with an I.
What's wrong with you tonight?
We have 9 million Jennys in this community. Yeah, exactly. That's what I just said. Jenny with an I. What do you mean what's wrong with me tonight?
You're awake.
Yeah?
That's dangerous.
How is it dangerous? Jenny with an I. That's how it's said. Jenny with an I.
Oh my God.
Well, you're quiet, Timmy.
I'm painted.
Uh-huh.
Sorry. I'm not
No,
doing that in a while. Dangerous is better than it. He just
Yes, dangerous, but better than sadly.
that is true.
She was just reading.
Oh,
What?
Pat said, yes, dangerous, but better than a sadly.
Yeah.
I will not keep Billy Bob away.
please.
He will come back and visit. Not right now, but he will come back.
Who's that?
Right, Helen, 9/11 and the Carers event, September and November.
Yeah.
I know most of you know, but yes, we do have the 9/11 Remembrance event, which I will continue no matter how many people participate, even if I'm the only one. And then the Caregivers event is in November because that is National Caregivers Month. You know? So therefore we're doing that. Of course, so most of you know I support that because I am a caregiver. Lenore and I are caregivers. We've been caregivers for 30 odd years.
And they were really odd. Yes.
Yes, they were. Between my aunt, your mother. Yes, I see that.
No.
The cats.
No, this is not the cats. I wrapped myself.
Well, you're not supposed to bruise yourself.
I think I.
Terry,
What?
Yell at Lenore.
I will not.
She's bruising herself.
I'm
Look
not
at her arm.
losing myself.
You're bruising yourself.
I'm not doing it on purpose.
Okay, then she's not in trouble. What are you doing to her?
What am I doing to her? I'm doing the damn thing.
Are you bruising the inside or you're not?
Yeah, we have done quite a lot, Kat. A lot. Because we've had 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. 1, 2. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Shoot,
7, 8 people, I believe.
shoot.
8 people in 30 odd years that we've had to take care of in one form or another.
That's, we have children.
Right.
Only my people were group of
Yeah.
people.
Not to mention our cats from time to time.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so we have had quite a bit. You know, and most of them, I think my father was the only one that was really the hardest because he was in a wheelchair. You know, he couldn't stand. But other than that,
Yeah, but we didn't have any home.
no, we didn't. But
Yeah, mother had to come to that.
yeah, but I had to get up at 2:00 in the morning and go down to the house so that I could tell her that the printer was off, so you couldn't write checks at 2:00 in the morning.
Oh,
It was okay if you wanted to get something done.
Never forget that. Laying sound asleep in bed, we get a phone call at 2:00 in the morning. I'm sitting there, I hear my mother's voice, and I'm sitting there panicking, thinking something happened to Dad. You gotta come here. You gotta come here. You gotta help me. Something's wrong. And I'm like, what's wrong, Ma? What's wrong, Ma? So I woke her up. I said, I gotta go to the house. I don't know what's wrong. Should not. It's not coming through. So I get to the house, run in thinking, okay, wait a minute. Where's Dad? Do I have to call 911? I can't get the printer to work. Now they have it set up so they can write checks on the printer. He had done that for when he was working at home from home for the business that he was working at, the place that he was working at. So I get in there and I look. And I said, "Is the power on?" "Yes, it's on." "Is it connected?" "Yes, it's connected." So I check everything, almost everything, and I try to hit print, and it wouldn't print. So I said, "Wait a minute, the printer's not even making a noise." So I lift the power switch. And I turn on this power switch, and it says there are 32 checks to be printed. 32 of the same check. She had hit it 32 times trying to get it to print. 32.
But your mother wasn't used to having to do that.
It doesn't matter. I told her how to do it before.
Oh,
she was elderly. She didn't
At
understand.
that point in time, she could still go out and play golf.
so what?
That didn't mean she technically whatever. I'm just disagreeing with you because it's fun.
I know that.
Okay.
But no, she
But yeah, 32 times. That's
wasn't
not do.
not a problem, Jalili. It's quite all right, Jalili.
Did you remove 31 times?
You know? Yeah. I had to shut it off so that I could cancel the print job because it wouldn't cancel while it was printing. So I had to shut off the printer and cancel the print job and then throw away or destroy. I think by that time, 15 checks had printed. You know, it's like, okay. But I like my stories of my family. They're funny. My family's funny. Your family's just out there, especially your mother.
You're lucky she didn't kill you.
Ah, she loved me too much.
Oh, oh. Sorry to say.
Besides which, I was always her ride, so she couldn't do anything to me. Anytime she needed a doctor's office, or a doctor's visit, or a test to be done, I was a taxi driver. But she knew better than to, do too bad to me. Just because she'd hit me with her cane every now and then.
They do generally deserve it.
I don't know about amazing, Jalili, but
I'll be back.
okie dokie. But yeah, I mean, you grew up that way. You don't send people away unless they're a harm to themselves, or danger to themselves or other people. Other than that, you keep them home. You do what you have to do. You help whatever you have to help out. That's what family is all about. Long gone are the days when you used to sit around the radio or sit around the TV or sit around the dinner table. I don't think anybody sits around a dinner table anymore. If not, 9/10 of them maybe. But 1/10 of them. I mean, not 9/10. I'm brain dead. Don't mind me. But it's like you do what you got to do. It's that simple. I don't know who put that up there, but I think it's been up there long enough. Comment that's on the screen. From StreamYard, you can highlight different comments. Trying to hunt down a catering gig price. Okay. I wouldn't know. I don't know anything about catering. I couldn't tell you. Why are you hiding your eyes? Yeah.
Oh, rubbing my
I was watching you do that. Like I was being embarrassing again. She's back. She back and then she muted. One thing I have sat down for lunch.
I'm afraid the phone arranged.
With family. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Pardon me a second while I readjust because I'm falling out of the chair. But that's what I mean. People don't. We've lost a lot of our heritage because we don't listen. We don't stop to say, "Hey, Grandpa, what was it like?" I lost a lot of mine because of that. Because my grandfather on my dad's side, my mom's side, I was old enough to be able to remember some of the stories, but I never asked. I was too busy doing other things that kids do. And then of course I was getting, my grandmother died later and I could have asked her, but I didn't have any interest. And that's too bad because you lose a lot when you don't have the family history. Or at least a working understanding of a good part of it anyway. I have Native American blood in me. My grandfather was a trick rider for Buffalo Bill. And I do mean Buffalo Bill, not just the Buffalo Bill Wild Circus. Yeah, he was in the circus, but it was under Buffalo Bill. he was also a trick shot and a good shot too. But do I know any of those stories, or do I know anything about that? No. But I tried to look them up in the when I tried to look them up for under the circus information, because it is still an active circus. Couldn't find anything. There are some stories that I got because my mother would tell stories about how my grandfather would go to a Native American powwow, and he'd come storming into the house swearing, saying, "Don't these sons of bitches know that we know how to do more than a rain dance just because we're Indian?" You know? And there are a lot of celebratory dances that they do. And the music is fantastic, I think. But that's just me. Native American flute, you guys got to look it up sometime. It's absolutely beautiful. Well, unfortunately, my grandfather was adopted. Thank you, I couldn't find a word. And all of his adoption papers were in Connecticut at the town hall, and the town hall burned to the ground. So every bit of information about him after a certain age or before a certain age went right straight down the tubes. Oh, maybe.
I'm just an in-law.
I don't know. I don't remember. I just know that one of my cousins found out about him and won't share anything with any of us. Yes, actually, I have, Jalili, and according to the Ancestry DNA, I have 0 Native American in me. Completely none, not 0 Zolston. According to them.
They're wrong.
They are wrong. I can guarantee that. But, oh well. Yeah, one of my cousins he's even a card-carrying member of a tribe. But he won't tell any of us any of the information or how even to get it. He's keeping it all to himself. Which is his prerogative, I guess. I don't agree with it, but, you know.
What? What did you say?
Talking about my ancestry.
What? Who won't tell what? I
My
missed that.
cousin.
He did the research, but he won't tell any of the other cousins or anything what he found out or how he managed to get
The information.
Why?
That crap.
Yep.
Their grandfather too.
The funny thing is, I don't even remember his first name. Grandma.
I never heard it.
I know. I know
It
that.
was long gone. I mean, I met
Yeah.
your grandmother.
Oh, yeah. And my mom comes from a very large family. She's one of 14 kids, 13 kids. 13.
Did you have a junior?
Huh?
Was there a junior?
I don't think so.
That's what
Yeah.
But
I do.
oh, wait a minute.
Mm.
Bell. Oh, Dell had doubles. But yeah, tell me about it. It was a real shame. See, I mean, I don't even now. I'm stuck because I'm sitting there trying to think of his name. I know his last name, but you know, that's easy enough.
we all. I mean, we know it class.
Yeah, it's great for a password because it's so long.
Yeah.
I don't use it for that. But he sounds like it sounds like a hamburger stand.
Yeah.
because his last name is Eckenbarger.
That's his last name? That's funny.
That was his adopted name. I don't know what his. I had somewhere written down not only his full name, but his Indian name that I did write down quite some time ago. You think I can remember it? You think I know where any of that paperwork is? Nope. No clue. Hello, Cindy Bennett. How are you, Cindy Bennett?
Hi, Cindy. Did you get your tattoo, Cindy? It's on the way.
Raymond.
What?
Yeah, but Ray wasn't a junior.
No.
Right.
She's Florida. I don't care. I don't care. No, stop. No. I hate ADs. Okay, I really don't. They're tiny, not that.
Yep, I understand that. My grandmother was also Native American. My grandfather was Blackfoot, and my grandmother was part Cherokee.
So was my great grandpa.
Oh, you're getting some mail.
What?
Look.
I am working on the Flintstones. I'm down and determined to finish that this month, Cat. I've only been working on it since. Shoot, I don't know when.
Yeah, I know, Jay Lily. It's a pain in the ass. You know, you want to find out, and it's like, nope, sorry.
I'd love to do a genealogy thing on my family.
But
to my region cells, but
so it's like, it is what it is. You know, I'll figure something out eventually, sometime down the road before I die. Probably about 2 days beforehand.
One of my ancestors was in 92.
Yep.
We had one way and it named the tribe and everything.
it's not working.
Oh, Helen, she always needs good luck with finishing a diamond painting in a month, unless it's a mini.
What? First of all,
That week.
good luck with finishing. Okay, thank you, Helen. Second of all, the only reason I've been so slow lately is because he stood in hand right here. That when it did later look out, Lee. No, I don't know why I'm so slow lately. I got too many dime paintings doing on it.
So at some point, Jalili. I love calling her Jalili. For some reason or other, it's just Jalili.
It is. Come on.
Mohican? Mohican. Mohican.
I had the fun with the cat, and I like it. I like to have one large and one small going on at the same time.
But
Had that.
what was I going to say? It's Ditsy's still doing an event this month, isn't she?
Yes.
You're still here?
She will be back tonight. I talked to her today. She told me.
Uh-huh.
Yes, she's doing live. I think
I knew there was something. I knew there was something she was doing, damn it. Huh?
I know more than you know. Oh man.
Like, that's really difficult. You don't remember it all the time, but, you know.
Are you talking to me?
No.
I'm not. If you're talking about me, I'm not listening to you.
Is that the diamonds in the rough, Cat? Oh, Terry's never nice when it comes to me. Don't worry about that.
What? Me not to him? Come on, late on the hits and I did not to that thing.
Okay. Thank you, Cat. I appreciate it. Can you put up the Asian event too, please? Because that's also still going on, so we might as well promote that as well. But oh wow, I missed something.
Did also the hackathon.
And she met him on
There
Tuesday.
Oh yeah, I did read that. Yep, I did read that. Thank you, hon. Appreciate it. Yes, I call a lot of people hon. Yes, she is.
Oh man. Oh man.
And there's her live link. Yeah, she comes on live right out or just after we do, shortly after we do, I should say. They usually go on about, I'm usually on right around an hour and 20 minutes, roughly thereabouts, most times. And then she comes on at 9 Eastern. So, yes, see, I said that. Trying to take over here. The hell is this shit? Yeah, I see that. Yeah, exactly. Everybody's throwing me under the bus.
What you don't throw people under the bus or people meaning me any treat to get. You do, you know you do. You don't believe me? Ask Starla. Shut up, please. Shut up, please.
Oh, I know how to shut up. I can shut up anytime you want me to shut up. I shut up all the time. There's no stopping me when I have to shut up because I just, that's all I ever do is I shut up. I just shut up just like everybody says to shut up. I don't have any problem. I don't keep going. I don't keep talking. I just go ahead and shut up every time I shut up when somebody says shut up.
Wait!
What?
Did it?
Well, that's what you get for telling me to shut up.
I slowed it down and then I found a way to break through the thumb and smack the upside the head every now and then.
Okay.
Glad. You need it, dude. Did I have any mail? Oh, that wasn't
Oh, I got the insurance is all set up, Jalili.
Come on.
Well, that's okay, Missy. You do whatever you have to do for real life. That is more important, especially when it comes to the fact that you have to go see a cardiologist tomorrow. That is much more important than listening to me ramble on about.
He is so right.
Bologna and cheese and turkey and gobble gobble and random.
That's a time.
But it's always on the dark side.
Oh.
Yes, it is, Kat. Yes, it is. So you make sure you get all rested up. Make sure you get, everything you need, all your paperwork together. Just do it slowly. No rushing around. Bye-bye, Eve. Try to have a wonderful night. What's left of it. As I see other people saying good night to you, but I didn't see where you said good night.
And she said,
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, way up. I can't find it because I'm dumb. I was waiting for Tammy.
What? What did that?
I was saying that, well, I was saying goodbye to Eve because Eve is leaving, and I didn't see where she said she was leaving. So I said,
jump off and catch
so
you all later.
can I finish my story?
What does that mean?
So I turned around and I said, well, I'm sorry, I can't find it because I'm dumb. And I was waiting for you to have a smart ass comment like I usually do with you when you make such comments.
I think that you yell at yourself. You
Yep.
yell at anybody if you say. I said the other day I was dumb. Oh my God, you would have thought I called myself the worst name in the world. And
You did. You said you were dumb.
But I didn't mean it.
I don't care. You said it.
Well, and I couldn't even yell at them because
People are not dumb.
I couldn't even yell at them.
Everybody has their own level of book learning intelligence. Everybody has their own level of street intelligence.
But that is not
Or school of hard knocks, as it were.
But that's
But
not
that does not make somebody dumb.
I didn't know it did.
So when I hear somebody talk about the fact that they are dumb, I correct them.
Always.
Because it's not a matter of you are dumb. It's a matter of, oh, I did a dumb thing.
But that's what I meant.
That's what you said.
That's what we all mean.
Doesn't matter. That's not what you said.
Because you are a stubborn, pig-headed.
And what's your point?
I just made my point.
Hold on, I need a teacher.
I'm going to think we're serious over here. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's okay. All right, now to other news. One of the other things that I was very upset about this week. The fact that I had to cancel last week's Drive Live. Nice, Helen. I had to cancel last week's live drive, unfortunately, because one of the things that was happening. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The toilet broke too.
Did you follow it? That's all
I had to go get a new handle to flush.
So you didn't follow it?
No, I did not follow it. But anyway, before I could do that, I had to wait around the house because I got a notice from FedEx that somebody had to be there to sign for the CPAP when it came in. So I couldn't go out and do the drive live because we didn't know when that was coming. Lo and behold, 2:30 in the afternoon, it shows up. Then after that, I had to go to Home Depot to pick up the stuff for the toilet so I could come home and fix the toilet, which I ended up not really doing until the next morning. I mean, it's been one thing after another this whole week. It got to the point where I just turned around one day, Sunday actually, and I said, I'm just going to go in for a quick nap. I told Lenore, let me know when supper's ready. I walked into the bedroom and I was going to sit there and pout for a while because I was in a bad mood. Matter of fact, I was in a very bummed out mood, otherwise known as depressed. And I finally woke up about 8:30. So I missed Rich's live. I missed Karen's live. and I think I missed another one,
You
and I forget who.
missed everybody. Crashly.
Oh, Amelia. Amelia.
Who's Amelia?
Yeah, Amadeus.
Oh, yes.
How did your toilet break?
the the flush valve. The flush handle
Yeah.
that rusted through.
Yeah.
So I had to go get another one and reconnect it with a new flapper valve.
Hmm. But you didn't know about Smurf. Yep.
But
You should have gotten Smurf. You're lucky.
so at any rate, so I had to cancel that live, and you have no idea how much that bothered me. I was so looking forward to that. Kept putting up scheduling it just in case I could get it in there before it got too late. And finally, it was just like, okay, I got to put a notice up telling everybody I had to cancel it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to actually, hopefully, fingers crossed, happen this coming Saturday. There will be approximately 2:00 in the afternoon, so that certain people can make sure that they're up. I haven't put it in StreamYard yet, but I'm going to do it for Saturday, this coming Saturday. I haven't put it in StreamYard yet, but I'm going to. 2:00 in the afternoon, Eastern time.
Think got something going on Saturday. Maybe I'm wrong.
Uh-oh. Well, then you're going to miss it.
No, I'm talking about in the community. They're not doing wrong. I had to look. Just so you know.
Yeah, I did.
You need to tell her that.
You keep forgetting to tell her. Well, as far as I know that
I'm not doing wrong.
I know Adam has the event lives, I think, on every Saturday, but I think they're late. I think they're like at 4:00 Eastern. That's why I chose 2.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm thinking of.
I don't want to step on anybody if I can help it. But then again, I've got to turn around and get the damn schedules reset. I don't have Rich's on there anymore, or at least I don't have the right one on there anymore. I got to fix that.
Why?
Because I don't have him. I still have Shay's on Sunday. I got to take Shay out and put his in that spot. His link for the schedule. I just haven't done it yet.
Yeah. You also need to add Artemis.
Yep. I got to do Artemis at 4:00 Eastern on Sunday.
Night start for my Saturdays at 1.
Say what?
Should not start doing my Saturdays at 1. That's what
So
I'm thinking.
She told me a couple days ago she was going to keep it just before Rich's.
Okay. I haven't talked to her since then.
What? Yeah, it's going to have to be somebody who knows, because I don't know what the time difference is in the UK, Helen. I know it's 3:04 here right now. So what time is it in the UK right now?
Artemis is 6 hours ahead of us.
So if it's 2:00 in the afternoon, it'll be 8:00 at night, UK. Roughly. All right, so 7:00 UK. One of those two. You'll have to check your local listings. Because generally speaking, whenever you look at YouTube on a scheduled event, it'll give you your local time as to its start time. Like when Ditsy goes on hers at 6 o'clock her time, it always shows up at 9 o'clock my time because I'm looking at it from my point of view. So YouTube actually changes it automatically.
Oh.
Not a problem, yeah. Anytime you put it in for your local time, and YouTube, if you're in the UK, it'll give you the UK time. If you're in the East Coast or West Coast,
UK it's $5.
Well, 5 or 6, like I said, it's right around that area. Just check the local YouTube listing. The listings for a channel near you.
No.
One of these days, we are going to make a retreat. I don't know when. But one of these days, we're going to make a retreat.
Yeah.
Too bad we couldn't get one of the halls up here. Have everybody come to Sun City Center.
Okay.
Out of Sunset for a while. I don't want people coming to Sunset Center.
Well, Ditsy's going to be hosting next year is going to be hosting a West Coast retreat.
Yeah, no, I'm so bummed out. I can't tell.
We're all going to, just for the hell of it, we're all going to pack up in a big bus and drive all the way over to Kentucky. They go to Demi's house.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I'm sure you are, Ditz. I would be too.
What?
I would be very excited. By the way, Ditz, I was saying to Lenore, and I think I said it the last live, or was it the last Whip and Chat? I want a do-over. I want a do-over.
Of what?
Because I was a freaking babbling idiot the last time she was on our live. I was starstruck because I was starstruck because Ditsy and Paul
We're on the line.
were on the live.
You are crazy. And it wasn't Paul, it did. And
It doesn't matter. Ditsy and Paul they're my, what Kara is to you, they are to me.
What? Well, okay.
Okay?
That's it.
You're not going to argue with that one, are you?
Nah, I can't.
So anyway, yes, I was. As a matter of fact.
Yeah, he was mad at himself. Like, mad. And I know he would be. I kept trying to get you to relax.
Well, that may be the case, Ditz, but you still tend to look up to certain people. And I look up to Kara, Shay, you.
You were weird.
Post Danny.
Lee.
Did you say that again?
Shut up, Lee.
I have to go over that whole thing all over again.
Don't even finish your sentence. Happy birthday, Cindy. I thought it too. No one looked up to me. I'm 4'11". They sure don't look up to me. So
Oh, Ditz, I'm 6'6", and I look up to you. And Paul. So I want to do over. Of course, then again, I also want Kara on the channel. Can you imagine what I'm going to be like with her?
she's fun to interview.
See if she'll come on.
She is very
One of
fun
these
to
days.
interview.
One of these days when I get up the nerve.
She's fun to interview. She's easy to ask. Just
I
ask.
missed it earlier. Happy birthday.
What were you saying, Sam?
I said she's easy to ask. Just ask her. She's fun and easy doing.
It's not a matter of whether she's fun and easygoing. It's a matter of the fact that I know that she is a very busy lady.
And then Lee, all you have to do is ask her, and she'll put you on her schedule. You just get together. I asked her, and I can ask her. I know you can.
I understand that. I'm not talking about that. Once again, I know she's busy, and I don't want to interrupt how busy she gets. I don't want to put a wrench in any of her work, but she has to move things around just to fit me in.
Well, if you want to have desk door, you have to ask. Just saying.
Oh, Joe.
I mean, they're not going to. You gotta go after them. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Yes, happy birthday, Cindy.
yes, exactly, Sydney. Like I said, happy birthday to you. I am sorry I did not get to it earlier, but I've been brain dead. I've also been running my mouth at the
He's
whatever.
all catching a breath.
I know what I was looking for, but I can't think of the word I was looking for. What do you want over there?
Who?
The cat?
Cinnamon.
She doesn't want
She was just
anything.
looking at me. Well, she was just looking at me like, what the hell are you? Look, see.
She's looking at you.
No, she isn't now.
Mm.
Yes, too.
Yeah.
Right at me. Look, see? There she is. She's staring at me.
She's trying to figure out
What I'm
you
doing.
are.
My cat is a lunatic.
No, the cat's mine. You're the lunatic.
I mean,
Right? Hey, baby.
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Gosh. Oh, geez.
Are you out of your mind? I just did it for a joke.
Started to take my job.
No, not even close. So go ahead.
As singer to the stars.
That's right. You're the singer. No, you're the singer to the creators. Which reminds me, we still have 2 songs to put on the phone to record.
Mhm.
Because you got to film. We got to do the happy birthday to Berta, and then you want to do the compilation or whatever to Wizard of Oz. Because I got to get that. I got to get that to Ditsy, so that Paul can edit it into whatever he needs to edit it into for Oz and On.
They're you in if you don't get on it, Lee.
No, trust me.
It's not. That's
What's
the
that?
thing.
She wants you. How many times do I have to go over this? She is so self-conscious, it's not funny.
Who?
La, 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 la. You're going to make people think you don't want to do it. You're going to make people think you don't want to do it.
Yes, this is your son. I'm sorry.
She's lost her mind. She's trying to get a picture of her father to come and kill me. If I die tonight, you're gonna. I'm gonna haunt you to the end of your days
Oh, okay.
and beyond.
Okay.
See, I want you. Gimme. Ditsy, I want you. Gimme. Uh oh.
You or you.
It's gotta be there somewhere.
It's
Be still, but
not like trust me, it's you. She don't want Lee to sing.
don't want me to sing either. Takes a long time for yours to be so.
Because it's full and it's old. Remember, I bought the huge.
Because it's a piece of crap. Just like mine.
It is not.
And mine's new. Oh, never mind. No connection. Try again.
Back to the end.
Oh well.
Um, Sorry, she has problems with her computer. Oh, 16 tons? That's about the only thing I can sing halfway decently.
And
Another day older, deeper. St. Peter, don't call me 'cause I can't go. How my soul come to the store. And I'm way off key because I have a problem with my throat. Excuse me.
good night, Michelle.
I just ruined it for you. All right. All right, Mishy, have yourself a wonderful night. Good luck tomorrow. Make sure you keep your sister informed so that she can keep us informed, please. Or you can always hashtag repeat in the comments and let us know in there if you are comfortable in doing so. Try to sleep well, yes. Try to sleep well. Get as much rest as you possibly can. And just remember tomorrow when things start to bug you, just remember rainbows and unicorns.
All right, well, yeah, I'm going to tell you that next time.
And if that doesn't work,
Shit.
just come on, all that. Chuck off.
What is that?
Bye. Helen.
Bye, Helen.
Bye, Helen.
Are you leaving too, Cindy? Is that your good night, or are you saying good night to people that are leaving?
Shit is done. Ugh.
No, I can understand that. Oh, you're staying. Good. Thought I was losing everybody. I mean, I still got a few minutes because, Ditzy goes on at 9 o'clock. If anybody's got to go get some stuff done before Ditzy, so you can go ahead and head out. I understand completely and fully. And by all means, Mishy, please feel free to come back anytime. There's a subscribe button down there somewhere. There's a like button down there somewhere. You can hit both. You never know what you're going to get, so just be forewarned. Usually I'm pretty good. I'm not that bad, generally speaking.
You're going down the hole fastly. So.
Yeah, well, unless I start talking about pygmy and prostitute jokes, then you have to worry.
Wait.
Bye.
Jeez. I always have to keep you on track, dude.
Me on track since when?
Somebody's got to try to make you the hate.
I am never on track. I am perpetually off track. I'm worse than the betting. Off track betting. Uh-huh. What was that?
Did you see that post I made yesterday? Because I think that's about to text you.
Which post?
That I'm doing live Friday.
Are you going live Thursday, you mean? I mean Friday? Yeah, I saw that.
Okay. I couldn't remember if I messaged you or not.
No, you didn't, but I saw it.
Well, I had it in my head too. I thought I did.
Uh-huh.
And that's still that I didn't message anybody else either.
I told a really good, to me, a really good dumb dad joke to Lenore the other day.
Oh, Lord.
I went, knock, knock. And of course, the response is, who's there? And I go, I don't know. And your response with that is what? I don't know who. Exactly.
Oh, my God.
was really lame.
Like I said, it was a dumb dad joke. Knock, knock. Who's there? I don't know. I don't know who. Neither do I.
Oh my God.
So, or it could be knock, knock. Who's there? I don't know. I don't know who. No, he's on first.
Ellie, do me a
Bye.
favor. Stop telling
He's on
jokes.
second, by the way. She said, "Hey, Leah." And what? I said, he's on second, by the way.
Not that. Stop telling jokes. You're making me want to cry.
I don't know who's on first. No, I don't know who's on second. Who's on first? I don't know who's on second. No. Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know who's on third. Today's pitching and tomorrow's catching. And I don't give a darn is the shortstop.
Are you okay?
That is an Abbott and Costello classic routine.
Oh.
It is one of the funniest routines when it is done properly that you've ever seen.
That's one of those old people things that I don't know.
Not an old people's thing.
It's me.
They still play it today.
But it had
As a matter of fact, Jeff Dunham does a version of it with passwords.
I want to know who that is.
Jeff Dunham, he's a ventriloquist. He has Peanut, he has Peanut, and he has Ahmed.
Said.
Silence! I kill you.
Whoa.
It was a great show. Yeah. And there's some good movies too.
Okay. Ow.
So anyway, it has come to be that time. So I am going to ask anybody who has a channel to let us know you have a channel, and if the mods have it, they can always post it up on the chat. Long pause, dramatic pause. That's what it is. Dramatic pause. No, they don't, Kat. No, they don't. So if you have a channel, let us know. We will put that channel in. Yes, Tammy, put yours in, please. And Ditsy, you too, please, especially considering the fact that you're going on in a half hour.
Yes, I will.
If anybody has events that they want to share, by all means, let us know and we'll put those up. I want to try and highlight as many as I can. Oh, you have a puppy on you. Somebody want to put up Ditsy's channel, please? I'd appreciate it. I don't know if Lenore would, but I would.
Do it. You do it.
Hey, you know you want to.
I'll do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Lee is so bossy.
Tammy, can you put up Terry's channel, please?
Yes, ma'am, sir. Sorry.
That's almost bad as me. You could be yes, ma'am, sir. Like me saying, this is Linda, Lee. You know.
Yeah. Nope. Wrong thing.
Whoopee!
Nope. That's not right either. Okay. Here is
Puppies. They're older, but they're cute.
Ditsy.
They're not really puppies. You know?
And then
Anyway, thank you, Kat. And thank you, Tammy, for putting up Ditsy's. I appreciate that as well.
Yeah, here's mine. Now there's Carrie.
Yep. Cat already has Carrie's.
That's the Terry. Thank Cat. Now,
And there's yours.
I did mine.
Very good. I appreciate it.
And then I'm doing Richard.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot about poor Rich. I should never forget about Rich. Yeah? I don't know how I do.
Rich. I'm telling Rich.
Yeah, though. He should be able to put up his own. He should be a mod anyway.
You didn't chase?
Yeah. We can do that. There are a couple I'm going to put in the description because I've got to, well, I've actually got to find the,
There.
I also got to find the website for, I got Kara's that I'm going to put up the description, the principal painter, and I'm going to put in the description the Dakota Detweiler page because Kara has some merch that was designed by specifically for Kara by Dakota Detweiler.
You got from Chris.
Huh?
I think that you, the doctor, to date me.
Now, I know that from what she was saying the last time I saw her live, which was Sunday, she is going to, every penny that goes from the sales of that merchandise is going to go to the artist. She's not getting a penny of it at all.
Paris.
So it's all going to go to the artist because she wants to start really doing something to support the artists. So having said all that and sharing all of that information,
I'm sorry.
has anybody else got anything they would like to add? Oh, thank you, Kat. I didn't know you had that one too.
Because she had.
Facebook page.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Just go back to your diamond painting. It's okay.
Shut. I put people in, thank you.
I know you did.
Okay.
I asked you to.
I have. Well, you shut up, please.
Oh, Koopa Kai, I forgot about her channel. She's like, what did you do?
No,
You're done. I'm boring you.
You're not boring me. I'm tired.
Anyway, all.
listen. You date me, Charles.
For coming. If you are new here and you have enjoyed yourself, by all means, please hit the like button and hit the subscribe buttons. They are both free. They don't cost a penny. To share it if you think somebody will enjoy listening to the banter that goes on around here. And the bull crap as well. See how nice I said bull crap.
Yeah, you did.
But anyway, like I said, thank you very much for coming. And we will see you. Well, we will talk to you probably directly at our next Whip and Chat. We will see you and talk to you interactively on our next live. In the meantime, I have to get everything set back up over in the other room so that I can sit and watch Ditzy Live. After this, please go to Ditzy Live and have some fun because they are even more fun than a barrel of monkeys.
Yep, and you're not win a prize.
Yeah, and you might win a prize. Who knows?
I told her I wanted $9.90 to land every time, and I'll win all the prizes, and then I'll give them away.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, though.
So
He's gonna be there.
yes, monkeys. That's why I said it, because I know you love monkeys. They're more fun than all the monkeys.
Illinois has one.
Yeah, I know. I said that's why I said more fun than a barrel of monkeys, because I know she loves monkeys.
Monkeys are awesome, man. Not you. I'm pretty good. Catches.
Maybe we shut this thing down.
Good night, everyone. Tammy, say good night.
Good night.
Hi, guys.
Good night.
Have a good one, everyone.
Good night,
We
everybody.
will see you when we see you.
Yep.
End the stream.